you got a mood disorder, you bipolar, whatever. This is part 2, so I want you to stick with me here, all right? Listen, I think today is a great day also. It's dreary out. A lot of the time, your moods, the way you feel, you get so dreary, you get so down, you get so depressed. I know for me, man, like there's times triggering things occur. Now, for instance, tonight I got to go work somewhere that I had a lot of history with, right? A lot of triggering things where it triggers me to be super emotional. Like I'll just feel anxious. I'll feel almost like a panic, right? Sometimes it's enough to start a cycle of you start to go down. And as you're going down, you're gonna feel that depression. You might have a hypomanic state afterward where you're just like boom, 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 boom. You can't keep control of everything. Triggering also for me is when things in my life have come up recently and they trigger things from the past. Maybe there are things I'm not over yet. Maybe there are things I'm not ready to forgive yet. Maybe there are things that I'm not ready to forgive myself about, okay? Anything that can create some type of mental trigger is something that can create a cycle that you're gonna go through regarding your mood disorders. And mood disorders can be very hard to deal with, right? For me, I could take medications and, I've done numerous and I've tried numerous different aspects of dosing with them and different things. And sometimes, man, they just aren't what are going to help you right now, right? A lot of the time, they're going to be super sedative type medications. For me, I work in the ICU, I work in the ERs, I help with surgery at other places. I can't be falling asleep. You can't be tired at work. You can't be falling asleep standing up. You can't be falling asleep in the gym. You can't be falling asleep as you're trying to do anything and your mind is in a fog. You're trying to save lives at a significantly fast level because that's what I believe that I was put on the earth to do at times, because that's what I'm significantly good at. And now I'm adding a medication that significantly hinders that because I'm in a fog, because I'm tired. Listen, it's okay to feel frustrated. It's okay to feel like I don't know what's going on. It's okay, man. And I know that you're feeling down and you can't get a hold of it. You can't. I know you're trying to, and I know that you want to be the best you can be, and I know you want to be the best that other people believe you can be. And there's times where you're going to struggle, and there's times where you're going to fall deep into something that you don't understand. The worst part about it is when you don't even recognize it. When you don't even recognize that you have those problems. If you have times that you feel down, and I mean so down, man, you're depressed, you don't know if you want to be around. And then all of a sudden you realize that there's days where you have all this energy, where you don't take any caffeine, no anything. And people say to you, wow, man, I wish I had what you had this morning. You didn't have anything. That's your mood disorder. That's the fact that you're cycling through right now, and you need to have emotional maturity and recognition of your emotions to understand that that's what's going on, because you can get yourself into trouble. Start talking to women you ain't supposed to be talking to, doing things you shouldn't be doing, financially, legally, anything. And people just want to be like, well, you're a bad person. You're doing this. You're a bad person. You're not, man. You just haven't understood that there's something going on that you need help with, that you need to figure out, that you need to get over, that you need to work through, an obstacle that you need to get help with. Bro, it's okay, man. For me right now, I'm down, bro. Straight up. I know right now I'm down. I'm telling you right now as an honest thing, I'm feeling super down. And I know that right now that's the cycle I'm in right now. I know that, I had a couple days of feeling really good, and now I'm going to start to get a little bit under, probably because of some meds I had started, which obviously weren't working, as again, I was falling asleep all day. I just wanted to sleep. I just wanted to do nothing. And a lot of the things that trigger you make you feel like you're even worse. Man, things in your life that you won't forgive or let go or forget or get over are things that trigger you to make you think you're even worse than what you are. You sit here and you're going to feel like, oh, I need to be fixed. I'm broken. And I feel you, man, because I feel the same way sometimes. I feel broken. I feel like I can't be fixed and I don't know what's going on. And sometimes you want somebody to reach out to you and they're not going to. You need to reach out. You need to say, hey, I messed up. I have something going on. I need help. I need to figure out what's leading me to feel like this. Start writing down. And I know I said in the last one about writing it down, but you need to start writing stuff down. What triggered you today? What made you feel this way? What brought you to a worse place than you were yesterday? And if it's a cycle and you know that, well, okay, if I can just get myself to feel a little bit better after 2, 3, 4 days, I know that I can cycle back up to a more level-headed. Okay, what triggers you to get more of a manic type behavior? What triggers you to do stupid things? If you start texting somebody and you know that's a trigger because of memories, you have to man up. You can take every medication and every pill in the world. It doesn't matter. If you don't change the behaviors that are triggering you or creating a process for you to become a worse person right now, if you don't make a stand and say, I'm going to change them and actually change them and actively do the things that change them, you will continue the destruction of your life. And there is nobody on this earth and no medication on this earth that will help you if you yourself don't make a stand to be a better you. Period. It doesn't matter. And I know that you think that you can just take something magic and it's going to help, and it's not, man. Because what about if you can't take them? In my case, I can't do things right now, right? I know that. But I've also been going to therapy for 3, 4 years now. So now I know that I have a lot more emotional maturity, a lot more emotional awareness to understand what's going on. And you know what? I voice myself to people. I do. Is it always going to give you the answer that you want? No, man. People aren't who you want them to be. You can't control everything. Lord knows that I would give anything on this earth to have the peace that I had had once in my life. I would give everything under the sun to have that peace. Everything. But when you let what you're doing destroy everything, you can't expect that. You can't. So you have to understand that, man, you got to fix it. You've got to work through it. You know, I don't want to say that, a fix, because then it puts sense that you're broken. I feel like I'm broken sometimes, but I know that consciously I'm probably not broken. I just do things that I need to change. And you need to put a stand and say, okay, man, all right, I'm done. I'm done. It doesn't matter, man. Timelines don't make a difference. Everything around you is going to create a process to which your moods are going to cycle. Time creates a burden. That burden creates you to worry, creates you to panic, creates you to have anxiety, creates a depressive state out of you, and then it cycles back through. Every single time that you take on something that you're not meant to take on, it's going to do this. And then you're going to resort to behaviors to get a dopamine reset by spending, fucking, doing whatever. It's going to destroy you. It's going to destroy you. And it's going to destroy everything that you've built or everything you have around you. And it might take you a couple years to get everything under control. It might take you 5 years. It might take you 10 years. But understand that if you're working every day and you're doing the things that you're supposed to do, you might have a little bit of a lapse. It's okay. It doesn't mean you failed. It just means you need more time. Okay, but are you learning from it? Or are you doing the same thing over and over and over again? And you're going to believe that that's going to create a difference when it's not going to. So when your mind is racing, what are you doing? Are you playing into it? Or are you sitting down and saying, okay, I'm having a hard time right now. My mind is racing and I'm having a hard time keeping all my thoughts where they're supposed to be. And okay, what am I going to do? Well, I know that this one thing helps me feel calm. It's a good thing. Going for a run, working out, watching a certain movie, or me, I'm trying really hard to start talking to you guys more, right? Getting it out. Write it down. I journal, man. I don't journal like I used to, and I need to get back into it, but understand that it's something for you to change the cycle, right? It's something to try to, boom, like create a diversion for it. And once you realize it, you're going to start realizing earlier and earlier what's going on. And then you actually get to change it. So if you're on medications and you feel like, man, they're just sedating you out all day and you're fresh to them. Now, if you've been maintained on meds for a while, then you need to reevaluate it differently, maybe take a couple steps down on it, really, utilize your other modalities, your therapies, your cognitive behaviors, your whatever. But you can beat anything. You can get over anything. It's just that this is a part of you. It's okay. I know today I'm starting to cycle a little bit. Okay. All right, well, what can I do? Okay, let me write down. Okay. Talk to your person. Hey, I'm starting to go in a certain way, and I feel it. Can we do something different? Anything. You can do anything you want. I got faith in you, man. And God bless every one of y'all. And just stay after it, man, okay? Keep steady pressure on it, and you're going to get through it, all right? Just stay up, man.